What up, y'all? Back at it one more time with another episode of a Sit Down with Mark. This time I got a chance to sit down with the homie, Kaif Tucker, aka DJ Kmil. Man, had fun just doing this interview. The brother spit some good knowledge about DJing, man. Hope y'all enjoy this. Make y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all be blessed. Check this out. This platform is set up to network with people all across. Just trying to meet and greet people all over the world, man. So why not? You know?
Yeah, and I appreciate you too for even wanting to consider doing this too. So man, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. This your first time? This first interview, or just one of them?
First interview on Zoom. I've been on Zoom before, but it's my first one on Zoom. So I mean, I'm a little excited to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna hold you long, big dog. I'm gonna jump straight into it. Man, speak on your love for music and talk about just how DJing end up being your career move.
Oh, okay. So if we just talk about love for music, I listen, I can hold you up. So I gotta shorten that. My love for music ranges. So I have a love really for every genre. Obviously I grew up on hip hop and R&B, but like funk is something that I really enjoy as well. But that soulful feel, that Soul Train era as well. So like the OJs, a heavy group, you know, that I admire as far as the music, but musically in general, I literally listen to everything. It could be salsa, bachata, merengue, a little bit of EDM, a little bit, not too much, because you know. But as far as like hip hop and R&B, man, I'm very old school. So Nas is my favorite rapper overall, but a big Jadakiss fan as well.
Yeah.
But I'm more so in love with the art of music. So, you know, lyricism, storytelling. So those your DMXs, your KRS-Ones, but, you know, R&B as well. And I'm trying to shorten it for you too. But honestly, as far as like R&B goes, like Marvin Gaye is my all-time favorite singer too. Soulful R&B. So yeah, it really ranges. That's why I'm trying to limit it, because I could talk about that all day.
All day.
But you know, I get it from my father, because my father. So I'm from Jersey, Morristown, New Jersey.
I saw the Giants. I saw the Giants hoodie.
You know, listen, I'm a represent. I don't care how bad they are, and I'm a Nets fan too, and I'm a Knicks fan when the Nets is knocked out. But you know, another story for another time. But yeah, man, I've always just had a love for it because of my father. My father, since I was a baby in Jersey, has always put music in my ear. So, you know, we'll listen to classical music sometime. So like Yanni, who runs like an orchestra, I forget exactly what he does specifically in the orchestra, but he's like the main guy. But, you know, classical music, jazz, the blues. So, you know, if it comes to, you know, that point in time in the 40s and 50s, that Harlem Renaissance era, I enjoy literally everything, you know. And the OJ's got a song called "I Love Music," you know what I mean? So, but the lyrics to the song is "I love music," you know, just as long as it's groovy, you know what I mean? So, music, like they said, as long as it's something, you know, I can rock with, I'm with it.
That's what's up. Doc, talk about your process for choosing your beats and how you use it.
So, when it comes to selecting songs, I think that's what you meant. You know, it's really you're letting the music, you're feeling the music out, in my opinion, when you're DJing. So I don't make beats or anything like that. So I haven't gotten into like the producing side or anything. But when it comes to like routines and things, I consider myself a turntablist. So sometimes I can make a beat out of a record with my hands.
Yeah. I saw some of the reels. You were doing your thing.
Oh man, appreciate you. Listen, I'm trying, but I still got a long way to go.
Man, that blindfold was crazy too.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, I tried the blindfold, and I was like, yo, I can see through it. Like, this is cheating. So let me throw something over my head. You know what I mean? So, because it just didn't feel organic. It didn't feel legit, and I didn't want to give anybody nothing that, you know, isn't me.
Yeah.
But as far as like picking beats and stuff, it's literally me just letting the music flow through me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you know, my yin and my yang in a sense, or, you know, flow like water, you know what I mean? So I just, you just feel it out, you know. I think that's what makes DJs really good as well. It's the way that they select music and how they bring it in, but it's how they're feeling out who they're playing for, you know what I mean? So that's all I'm really doing. I just let it come to me. Now, sometimes I'll plan it out, but to me, my best art form is when it just happens like live like that, when I'm just like, oh, let me just throw this in real quick. I don't know why it's like that, but that's kind of just how I just do it, man.
That's what's up.
When I'm practicing.
Yeah, I
but
know
it's a
that.
blessing.
I know that's right. Doc, shout out
For
to
sure.
your homie. Shout out to your homie DJ KO, man. I had him
That's
on
my
the
guy.
episode. Yeah, me too. That's a good dude, man. I had him on the episode before. And the Beats and Krates event that he done. And I'm sure
yeah, I had him on episode.
Man. Yeah, just talk about just the vibes of that, man, and how that thing went.
So believe it or not, well, let me tell you about the origin of Beats and Krates. So I've had the idea in my head for maybe, I want to say, almost 2 years. I had noticed that there are certain venues and certain people like that run those venues. Not everybody, but they just don't appreciate what the DJ offers and what the DJ does to the business. And so me being a turntablist, but not only a turntablist, I could play for anybody, anywhere without doing those routines. But I noticed that there was a love for the DJ that was missing in certain places, not all places. And I just said, hey, everybody is starting to believe in today's era that the DJ is just like the jukebox. You're just there to just play the music. But the DJ is so much more than that. The DJ, can help save the business if it's going bad. The DJ helps boost the business. Whoever is DJing, whoever's behind, manipulating the records, they have the power of making you feel a certain way, mainly good, of course. That's the main objective, to make you feel good. But in taking you back in time, and being a DJ, and what I'm learning too, because I've only been DJing for 6.5 years. But what I've learned is that we have such a gift and a power to put a smile on somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? And they really need a smile. They really need to feel good because they've been going through something. Like one time I had one lady, she talked about, like, at one point, and shout out to my brother DJ Beezy Beats too, because he had the same story. But one lady I talked to, she was like, man, listen, the music you play, I was DJing at I think I was DJing at Reds in university years ago, Red at 28. And I think I played a bunch of like 90s music at the time. And she was like, yo, you took me back with such and such and such. Like, I was not feeling good. I was contemplating things in my life. That song right there just brought me back to, you know what I'm saying, where I was at that point in time. Thank you. So, like, that's something we live for. Saying all that to say, that was why I kind of brought Beats and Krates back. It was really just to show that appreciation for the DJ and what we bring to people. The DJ right now, in certain places, in certain clubs, just doesn't have that appreciation that they are deserving of. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to point out people who I thought deserved that spotlight. You know what I mean? So, of course, KO was one of the guys that I thought absolutely deserved it. He's been cool since I met him. A buddy of mine, her name is DJ Shauna Sharice. She brought him to one of my events at the Peace Pipe. We hold a DJ versus, and she brought him there. And honestly, it's like he was just so cool and uplifting.
On the earth.
And I'm thankful for his character. I think that's what I'm big on, because there's a lot of DJs that I've met, whose character you think is good, or those who you think have good intentions, but later on down the road they don't. So shout out to DJ KO. I gotta shout him out, man. He's incredible. That was I just want to pinpoint DJs that are deserving of that spotlight. So it's not even about me. It's me wanting to celebrate that DJ. That's why I made Beats and Krates. Right,
man. With all you got going on, man, and talk about what keeps you going, man, day in, day out. Because I know it's probably some days where, dang, I just want to cancel, man, and just rest a minute, man. Or hang with family. Man, what keeps you going day in, day out?
Honestly, man, it's the people that I have around me. There's a nice community that I was able to form, and I've never been this motivated before, as far as like DJing wise. But that motivates me just to, make them happy. But to also help them in ways that I didn't think I could. You know what I mean? So I have a great group of supporters that, they just continue to push me. But not only that, I have mentors that push me as well. You know what I mean? So shout out to DJ Beezy Beat, shout out to DJ False ID. Those are two of like the greatest mentors I've had. But I want to also shout out Backspin's Academy as well. So that's Claude, DJ Man at Arms, DJ Trues. There's a ton of DJs in that one, but those are the main guys.
Oh yeah.
But those guys motivate me all the time to elevate my skill set. So you know, when I'm watching somebody like go crazy on the set, like I'm motivated instantly too. So when I watch them, when they're doing their routines and doing their sets, and we could just be practicing, and I'll be like, yo, you got to show me how to do that. Like I like a switch flips, and so I get the motivation to stay longer. Even last night, I taught at the class. I started at 6 and I didn't leave till maybe like 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Because I just started, you know, seeing, you know, what one of my students was doing, but also watching videos and showing them examples of what other DJs do. But I get a lot of motivation through that, watching the videos, watching them, and then my people that support me. So that's what pushes me heavy. But then also too, the people that say, you know, turntablists can't DJ in the club. I've definitely proved that wrong plenty of times.
Yeah.
Not to brag about that, but it's unfair to a lot of turntablists that can play in those spots. You know? So my biggest thing is I want to break some of those barriers too. So that's my newest motivation. You know, turntablists can play. And, you know, people think we do routines the whole time. It's not necessarily that. No. You know what I mean? So there's a stigma with turntablists and, you know, DJs that use controllers. We don't need to be separated. We need to be together.
Yes, I know that's
right. But I want to break those barriers. So however I can to help, you know what I'm saying, break those disparities, I'm all for it.
Doc, this last question is strictly just for you, man.
Okay.
Shout out that social media and let people know how to keep up with you. And whatever you got going on in 2026, let us know.
For sure, man. First off, thank you. Thank you for having me on here. Y'all can follow me on my Instagram at DJ_KMIL. There's no capitals, just DJ_KMIL on Instagram. It's the same thing for TikTok, DJ_KMIL. Facebook is Kaif, Kaif, and their last name is Tucker. I don't mind. I love my government name, so I don't mind giving that out.
Right.
But yeah, those are my socials as well. But then my YouTube channel, you can find me at DJ KMIL, and then you can just type in like Beats and Krates right under, or the subdivision, which is another branch off of Beats and Krates, and that's just fun content. So the subdivision is just me giving people an extra form of fun content, but also showing love to people who don't get enough love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but you could find me on all of those: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Okay,
Doc, I appreciate your time, man.
Man, I appreciate you, brother, and thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I live in Hopper, North Carolina, man. So we got it. Next time I'm in the Charlotte area, man, we gotta link up, and I'm gonna definitely follow you on YouTube.
Oh, you know it, man. Definitely. Yeah. Listen, we'll go out for like lunch or something with KO. It'll be on me.
Yeah. All right, Doc. Be blessed now. Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir. Same to you, brother. Peace, Mark.
Yeah.